Hello, it's Michelle again, and I am just here to go over your sweet little pillow gifts that we included in your retreat in a box. So some of them I'm going to actually show you, like these two boxes, and then and then these other two I'll just like kind of explain what we did. But here is this is just one of the cute little dish towels that we purchased that coordinate with the theme, and we wrapped them in ribbon, and everyone got kind of some different ribbon. It's all Stampin' Up! Ribbon. Some of it might be retired. And then we added these cute little wooden spoons on with some linen thread. And then inside here are your memories and more envelopes, card bases and envelopes that you need for your other set of make and take. So open these up, but this we just thought was so cute, these little terry cloth towels. Your other pillow gift are these adorable little pink measuring spoons, and we put on the little tag that says "You more than measure up," using that same Hostess paper that you got in your goodie bag as well. And this was one of the stamp sets that you could add on that we did make and takes with, and then we also used the What's Cooking bundle, and so that's where that stamp set came from right there. And then so there's those. Now the next three I am going to kind of go over with you how to create them. This one is pretty easy as well. So this one is our new Pretty Pillow Box dies. So we just cut those out of the Designer Series paper. And it cuts out and it also scores. So you're just going to fold along those score lines. You kind of got to feel them because the pattern, if it's really busy, it's kind of hard to see. So there's those. And then these kind of curve in here, kind of like a little swoop on each side. So I'm just going to carefully kind of use my thumb to find that curve line. And so you can kind of see it forming right there. And then we have one over here. So these dies are up in the new mini catalog by the Gingerbread Suite. If you're wondering, where are those? They're a new set of dies, and we just thought they were so cute. So there's that, and then here is this. So I'm kind of doing it backwards, but once I get it folded, just like that, you just got to be a little patient with this one to go along that score line because it's not a straight line. So at this point, you can use your strong adhesive. So whichever adhesive you like, whether you like the Seal Plus, the liquid glue, or tear and tape, here's where we are going to add them on these outside flaps towards the top. So I'm just going to add some seal here on those flaps, and then we're going to take this one and just pull it up and till it meets there, and then just press it, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So pull it up and just press that. Okay, and then here is the cute little box. So you could we put candy in here. You could put candy or treats, a small gift, and then this just closes. Now we used ribbon to close it, but I also put a dimensional there to kind of keep it sealed. And then we just stamped, this was from the What's Cooking bundle, the For You, that little tag, and just stuck it in there with a mini glue dot. So that was another one of your pillow gifts. I just love this little box. I thought it was so cute. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you to make is this little container right here, and I tried to stick it down with a dimensional, but it might have shifted in shipping. but you have a shimmery crystal effect that we did use on your set of make and takes. It makes the bowls and some of those look just really pretty, and so just let it dry completely when you do apply this. But I'm going to show you how to make this little container. So this is Poppy Parade, and again, all the measurements are in your tutorial. I'm probably going to say that 10 more times. But I'm using a piece of pumpkin pie right here just for this little demonstration. And this piece measures 10 inches by 1 3/4. Now on the long side, you're going to score it at a 1/2 inch. You're going to score it at, let me see my measurements, 2 inches. And then 3 3/4 and 5 1/2. So I already did that, but you're going to just kind of fold along these lines. And it's going to come up something like this. This is like this shape we're looking for. Before we glue this flap in, you're going to want to take a circle die that's about 3/4 of an inch. Or if you happen to have a 3/4 inch circle punch, I have one of the old Stampin' Up ones. I have a more recent one too, but this is the one I have. You're just going to put it in there and kind of center it in this. So your adhesive goes on the 1/2 inch flap. So this is the top. So we want a hole in the center there. So you're going to just take your punch or your circle die. I found that 3/4 inch was perfect for this. You will punch that out. And then you will add your adhesive on this strip. And then you will just take this and fold it. And then you just want to get it so that it lines up straight, straight across like so. And then your crystal effects will fit right down in there. And again, I put a dimensional to try to hold it. You might want to use a dimensional and a glue dot. I think if they're not like shipping, it'll like it's stuck pretty good, like it's not falling. But anyway, and then we just cut the 2 pieces of the designer series paper and decorated the front in that little panel. And the measurement again is in the tutorial. I didn't write down the measurements. And then this, I believe, is a 1 1/2 inch circle that's punched out, and then we just stamped it again with those same stamps, and then we just used a little heart. And this is from a retired die, but we have in the Give It a Whirl dies, there's like a cute little stitched heart, or there's a couple different dies where we have little hearts that you could add if you don't have a small one already. But there is how we did this cute little pillow gift for you. The last one that we made is this box. And so here's the box. And it has a belly band around it, and this slides off. And then inside are those, I don't even know how to say these, strupel waffle things. And again, they're really good if you like they're caramel and cinnamon and vanilla. They're just really yummy treats. So we hope you enjoy those. But let me show you how to make this box. It's not difficult at all. You just need to do a little bit of scoring, and this one you do need some scissors and then your adhesive. So we're going to start with a piece of cardstock that measures 11 inches. Let me make sure I'm telling you this right. Again, refer to your tutorial below. 11 inches by 6. So you can only get one out of a sheet of regular cardstock. And then on the short side, you're going to score it at 1 inch and 5. So 1 and 5. So I already did that. I'm just going to fold along. I'm going to try to fold along this line here. And then we'll do this one. So 1 and 5. So there we have that. Then on this side, we're going to score it at, all right, at 2 3/4, at 3 3/4, and at 7 1/2. So 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 7 1/2. So those are the marks there. And then, oh, I think I forgot one. And then we need to do it at 8 1/2 also. So let me pull this out. let me make sure I did it right. So we have the 7.5, yep, and then we need to do 8.5 as well. Okay, so do that line, scoring. Okay, and then we're going to fold this up here. Fold all your lines just like that. Okay, so now the I did one of these, and the one I did was wrong. Well, it wasn't necessarily wrong. It still worked. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want there is a difference in the size. So you want the bottom to be this piece, which is 2 3/4 inch on the bottom, because the top is only 2.5. So they're pretty close, but you want the bigger piece on the bottom that's 2 3/4. So the 2 3/4 is the bottom right here. And then this is going to be the top where it's 2.5. So now what we're going to do is we are going to cut off and cut out a few little pieces. So again, this is the top. It's a little bit shorter. So we're going to cut out this top flap here. We don't need that. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. And we're going to do this. And then this. Okay. Then we're going to come to this mark right here, and we're going to cut up. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to cut these lines up, and then we're going to cut like a little wedge out. Same thing here, up, and then cut a little wedge. And then we're going to flip it over and do the same here. We're going to cut this one, and then here we'll go up, cut out a wedge, and then here cut up, and then cut a wedge. So there we have that. Now we're also going to cut these at an angle. So we're going to, these little, this little tab, we're just going to cut so it just closes a little bit better. Am I doing this right? No. I got to think for a minute. There we go. Okay, so here's what it looks like now. So there's even a picture, I think, in the diagram, but that's what your box looks like now. So now we're just going to, it's going to come up like this, and then these come back like that. And then this is the top. Okay, so we're going to put glue on these flaps here and here, and then on the inside here. So I'm just pulling these, folding these back, and then folding this one over and adding glue here. Again, use a strong glue whenever you're making a 3D box. So these tabs go up like this, and then this one goes up here to make the bottom. I just want to make sure it's straight, so I'm lining that up there. And then these, I have glue here, and then this just comes to the back like that. And then this goes to the back there. So now you have a really nice box that will fit a lot of different things. And then these tabs just go in, and this closes. Now to keep it shut, well first, then we cut the 2 pieces of the designer series paper and we glued those on. And then to close it, we did create this cute little belly band. So you'll have a 1-inch strip of cardstock that measures, I believe it's by 11. Yep. And so you will just carefully take your strip. Here, I can show you with this. In case you've never done this, we'll show you. and I hope this might be a little bit short, so this might not be 11 inches long, but we took an 11-inch one. Yeah, I think this is like 10, but you'll wrap it around kind of like your box like this, and it'll overlap a little bit. And then I like to give it a good, like, kind of pinch the sides, pinch where it's at. Yours is just going to be a little bit longer because this isn't a full 11 inches, but it will overlap, and then you will pretend like it's overlapping like that, and you'll add your adhesive and stick it together like that. So you can see where it's overlapped there, right there, it's overlapped. And then on top of that, you will add a dimensional, and then your circle and your heart and your stamp. So this stamp is from one of the paper pumpkin kits from June. So that's where that comes from. And then it just slides, after you get your designer series paper on, this just slides right on, and then this helps keep your little box sealed closed, just like that. So I hope that you have enjoyed how to make these little gifts, and know that we just loved taking the time, me and my helpers, shout out to them, and that helped me create all of these sweet little gifts for you, so that we just hope that they put a smile on your face, or when you use these, like this little kitchen towel or whatever, we just hope that you remember this fun retreat that you took with us. So thanks again. Again, if you need any of the measurements, or you can refer back to this video, it's all in there for you. So have fun making some of these little boxes and treat holders yourself.